This is lesson 12.7, Numerical Patterns. It is found on pages 587 through 590 in your workbooks. So, when do you stop at green, but go on red? Yeah, because you usually stop at red, right? When do you stop at green, but go on red? When you're eating a watermelon. Moving along. So our learning target for this lesson will be to create and describe numerical patterns, and as always, I hope you can do it on your own by the end of the lesson. Alright, so let's do some looking back. You save $10 each month. Your friend saves $15 each month. Complete the tables to show the amounts you and your friend have saved each month. So, $10 each month, right? You save $10 each month, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? And then your friend saves $15 each month, so 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. All right, and then it says on look ahead, write rules to describe the number of months to the amounts saved. All right, here's what I'm going to say. So the rule for you, I would say m times 10, right? The month, m would be the month number times 10, and for your friend, m times 15, with m being the month number, and they multiply it times 15. So then it says, after you have saved $100, how much money will your friend have saved? Well, 100 would be 10 times 10, right? 10 times 10, that would be 100. Well, then 10 times 15, because we get the same number there, $150 your friend would have saved. All right, let's look at our key concept, numerical patterns. A batch of empanadas makes 8 servings. Each batch uses 2 pounds of beef. Complete the table. Then write a rule that relates the number of servings to the number of pounds of beef. So batches, number of servings, beef in pounds, okay? And they say the number of servings is 4 times the number of the pounds of beef. So you would have beef times 4, right? Would equal servings. That's what I would put instead of all those words. Alrighty, let's do some in-class practice. Alright, well, our I can statement there says I can create a numerical pattern. So you work 5 hours each day and earn $8 an hour. Complete the rules and the table. Alright, so hours worked, well, what are you adding each time? Yeah, you're adding 5. And the amount earned each time, yeah, you're adding 40. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then the amount earned goes up by 40. So 120, 160, 200, and write a rule that relates the number of hours worked to the amount earned. Well, if I was relating that, I would do hours times 8 equal earned, right? So the H is 5. We do times 8. It's going to be 40, right? 5 times 8 is 40. All right, and number 3 says you get a raise. Now you earn $10 an hour. Write a new rule that relates the number of hours worked to the amount earned. So I would have H would be the hours times 10 equals the amount earned, right? Yeah, we used to do H times 8, now it's H times 10. So the hour, how many hours, you would put the number there, and then how many hours it is times 10 would equal the amount earned. All right, let's look at number 4 and 5. To make 1 gallon of lemonade, you use 14 cups of water and 2 cups of lemon juice. Complete the rules and the table. All right, I want you to go ahead and do number 4. Do number 4 and then we'll go over it. All right, so the cups, I'm adding 14 each time. And on the cups of lemon juice, I'm adding 2 each time. So that's going to be 42, 56, and 70. And then we're going to have 6, 8, 10. So write a rule that relates to the number of cups of water to the number of cups of lemon juice. All right, I want you to do that and use W for the cups of water and L for the cups of lemon juice. Go ahead and do that and then we'll go over it. Yeah, did you see that we're dividing the water by 7 and that equals the cups of lemon juice? So W would be 14. 14 divided by 7. L is going to be 2. All right, so our I can statements there. I can describe a numerical pattern using a rule. I can describe the relationship between 2 numerical patterns. All right, 6 and 7. I tell you what, I want you to read over that and answer number 6 and 7, and then we'll go over it. All right, you do 15 push-ups and 30 sit-ups each day. Complete the rules and the table. So push-ups, you do 15. You're doing 15, so you're adding 15. Sit-ups, you're doing 30. So adding 30 each time. So we got 45, 60, 75. And then we've got 60, 90, 120, 150. So write a rule that relates the push-ups to the number of sit-ups. And here's what I'm going to say. So we got push-ups times 2 equals sit-ups. All right, something like that you should have written down. All righty. Number 8 says the order of pairs 3, 2, 6, 4, and 9, 6 relate the number of avocados to the number of tomatoes in a guacamole recipe. Use the relationship to complete the table. All right, so let's look at this. We got 3, 2, 6, 4, 9, 6. What's going on there? Well, let's look at 2 different rules. So batches, we're going to say B. What are we doing? Yeah, times 3 equals avocados. Let's make that a capital A so we're not mistaking it for 9. All right, and then batches times 2 equals tomatoes. Right, so now we have 12. 12 times 3, right? 12, that's the batch, times 3 equals 36. So 36 would be here. 12 times 2 equals 24. Boom, see how that is? So sometimes there's 2 different rules there because 3 and 2, 6 and 4, 9 and 6, they're more easily related if we do the batches. Well, let's connect this to real life. Got some test prep. For each $1 bill, you get 4 tokens and can play 2 games. How many games can you play with 60 tokens? So use the table to organize the information and create patterns. So 4 tokens, 2 games. 8 tokens, 4 games. 12 tokens, 6 games. What's happening? What's happening there? Yeah, the number of games is half the number of tokens. So we can take T divided by 2 and get G. So 60 divided by 2 equals 30. That's how they got that. All right, let's go do some more in-class practice. And you know what? Let's make this a Jolly Rancher moment. 9 and 10. Alright, read and solve 9 and 10. You got to get all those correct to get your reward. Alright, go ahead and do that and then we'll go over it. Alright, you collect $10 for each visitor entering a park. You give each visitor 2 park brochures to complete the table. So, one visitor, $10. Brochures, 2. $20. 4 brochures. $30. 6 brochures. $40. 8 brochures. $100 or $50. I'm sorry, 50, not 100. $50 and 10 brochures. What's happening there? Yeah, if you take the money collected and divide it by 5, you're going to get the brochures. Alright, so one day you gave 240 brochures to visitors entering a park. So 240 brochures entering a park. So M divided by 5 equals 240. How much money did you collect? Well, look. The brochures would be multiplied by 5. Right? So we're going to have to take 240, multiply it by 5. We're going to have 0, 20, 2. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. $1,200. Because if you plug that in, 1,200 and divide it by 5 is going to be 240. Yeah, you had to do some opposite of that, didn't you? All right, our last one, number 11. For each hour you work, you earn $30 in salary plus $10 in benefits. In 1 week, you earn $400 in benefits. How much did you earn in salary? Well, let's do salary. We earn $30 in salary, $10 in benefits. So we're going to add 30 each time. 10 each time. What are we doing? We're taking salary and dividing it by 3 to get our benefits. So if you earned $400 in benefits, what are we doing there? Yeah, 4 times 3, we're going to have 12 with 2 zeros. 1,200 divided by 3 is 400, so 1,200. Alrighty, let's go back to our learning target. Create and describe numerical patterns. Hopefully you can do it on your own by now. You can create a numerical pattern. You can describe a numerical pattern using a rule. And you can describe the relationship between 2 numerical patterns. And of course, I love you. If you're still a level 2, I will be glad to help you. You just need to ask. And you peeps who are at a number 4 can help your peeps who are still at a number 2. All right, y'all have a good day.